With TikTok sweeping the nation over the last while, it's birthed another generation of young stars. These Gen Z influencers, of course, also need a place to live while they're making content. Enter the Hype House. If you're slightly out of the loop or still trying to avoid TikTok, kinda like me, not to worry because I've done the research and got all the details for you on where they call home. The Hype House was a Spanish-style mansion in Encino, but more recently they moved into a new spot, the former Clout House in Hollywood. We'll take a look at both, and we even found the listings. The Hype House is the name of a collective of TikTok personalities based in Los Angeles, California, as well as the home that they live in together. A lot of the biggest TikTok creators live here in the Spanish villa and the new mansion they've now moved into. This can get kinda confusing if you're an old, as in older than 19, seriously. Anyways, the whole point of the Hype House is to collab on videos for TikTok, YouTube, and Instagram and promote each other's platforms and personal brands, which apparently works super well considering the collective itself already has over 17 million followers alone. It was all formed in December 2019 by Lil Huddy and Thomas Petrou, and I'm sorry to all the aspiring TikTok stars that weren't invited. I know most of you probably film your TikToks in the living room while your family listens in, and I know life would be so much better if you could live in the Hype House and make TikToks all day, but for now, this is as close as you're gonna get. Hey guys, it's Kara, and today we're doing another house tour here on Famous Entertainment. We're gonna be looking at where the TikTok stars of the famous Hype House call home, like the Spanish-style villa they recently moved out of, and their new Hype mansion that used to be home to the Clout Gang. Be sure to like, subscribe, and ring that bell to be notified when we post so you can always be up to date. We've also done house tours and celebs like Machine Gun Kelly and Jason Derulo, and we'll link to some at the end. Follow me on Instagram to chat, and as usual, let me know whose house tour is next in those comments down below. Now let's get into this video. When Hype House was introduced last year with a Backstreet Boys-esque photo shoot, within minutes it began trending. Although there's a lot of turnover with members in these collab houses, right now some of the Hype House members include Lil Huddy, Thomas Petrou, Connor Yates, Alex Warren, Addison Gregg, the Lopez brothers, and like 10 or 12 more. It's hard to keep up. Collab houses are beneficial to influencers in many ways, like how it allows for more teamwork, faster growth, and even emotional support. Finding the right location for the Hype House was key. A good collab house has lots of natural light, open space, and away from nosy neighbors. A gated community is also ideal to prevent swarms of fans and stalkers from showing up.
How would I know that? But I'm just saying, if it's really hot, long shirt too. So you're saying?
Actually, I came here to prank you.
You came here to prank him? I don't believe that.
According to Brent Rivera, a YouTube star with millions of TikTok followers, the perfect collab house needs to be big, and the more amenities the better, like a pool, nice bathroom, nice lighting, big back and front yard, room for activities, and fun stuff you can do inside or outside. Makes sense. Unlike Team 10 and other groups, Hype House doesn't take a cut of anyone's revenue. Apparently, a few of the major players invested a chunk of cash for a down payment on the mansion, including Daisy Keach, who's no longer a member. And there was some drama about that.
What's up guys, if you don't know me, I'm Daisy and I'm a co-founder of the Hype House. I was completely cut off. I am one of the only people in the house who actually stuck up for themselves, and I get cut out. This is why people in this house are afraid to speak up and to stand up for what they believe in.
The Hype House isn't without some rules, however. Creators can have friends over, but it's not a party house. If you break something, you have 15 days to replace it, and if you want to be a part of the group, you need to pump out content daily. Thomas explained, "This whole house is designed for productivity. If you want to party, there's hundreds of houses that throw parties in LA every weekend. We don't want to be that. It's not in line with anyone in this house's brand. This house is about creating something big, and you can't do that if you're going out on the weekends. If you guys want to join the Hype House or even have a chance, according to Chase, you gotta be young, have a lot of energy, personality, and be a little weird." He explained, "You either have to be talented at something, or a weird funny mix, or extremely good looking." The Hype House is 24/7 TikTok, so it seems like it can get pretty intense. And according to members, at minimum there's probably 100 TikToks made per day at the house. Damn. That being said, what does this mansion look like? Let's first take a look at the first Hype House that the group only recently moved out of, and the home most fans would have gotten familiar with from the videos. The Hype House was a Spanish-style villa mansion perched atop a hill in a gated community in Los Angeles on almost an acre of land. It was more specifically in the Encino area, where a lot of fellow content creators from Logan Paul to James Charles also call home. According to pics from New York Times, the home had all that stuff a good collab mansion needs, like a giant backyard, giant pool, giant indoor spaces, and not much furniture, so a lot of open space to film. Because who has time to buy chairs when you got TikTok choreography to learn? This also made shooting vids much easier. The original mansion Chase and Thomas found for Hype House checked all their boxes, and it had additional features making it perfect for TikToks, like many giant mirrors throughout and a bathroom the size of a small apartment to film in. Apparently, this was also the group's favorite spot to film while living here, and it became known as the TikTok bathroom to fans.
Well over 1,000 TikToks have been made in our bathroom in the first 2 months of living here.
Inside, the Hype House spans 6,652 square feet of space with 6 beds and 7 baths. Looking at the mansion, we can see the giant entry with a ton of light from the floor to ceiling windows and a lot of double height ceiling action. There's a winding staircase, which we've definitely seen in some Hype videos, leading to the upstairs bedrooms. The main level is open concept and perfect for a collab home with multiple living rooms, formal dining rooms, and cathedral ceilings. According to the listing, there's even a Romeo and Juliet balcony overlooking the massive living room. The expansive kitchen had double ovens and dishwashers, perfect for all the residents, other state-of-the-art appliances, as well as a butler's pantry and breakfast area.
Welcome to our kitchen. Over here we have a stove that we do not use.
Nope.
We have some piled up dishes that we do need to put away. And apparently this is the fridge. It kind of looks like a cabinet, but it's a fridge. And it doesn't smell very good in there.
There's nothing in there really.
There's some hot sauce and cookie dough. We'll bring our Postmates straight into here, and then we'll just kind of hang out and eat, sit on the counters or whatever. But really we kind of hang out everywhere. It just kind of depends where everyone is already set up. There's no specific spot that we hang out anymore. Used to be the bathroom, but we kind of stopped that. And now we just kind of hang out wherever we can find a seat.
There was also an interior courtyard with water feature, a study with built-ins, and a massive master suite with sitting room, fireplace, 2 walk-ins, and a huge ensuite bath. I'm not sure who got to stay in that bedroom, but I'll guess one of the Hype House founders. There were also 3 extra bedroom suites upstairs and 2 on the lower level. Outside, the Hype House had a palatial backyard where there was the hard-to-miss resort-style pool and spa. There were also multiple balconies, terraces, and patios surrounded by beautiful gardens. Although that villa mansion in Encino was gorgeous, the Hype House recently packed their bags and moved to the Hollywood area of Los Angeles, right in the action.
It's an end to an era. Damn. This house holds a lot of memories to me.
They shared some footage on their TikTok of the new place, and if it looks familiar, that's because it is.
A very quick tour of the new Hype House.
The new mansion is none other than the former Clout House, and another famous group of creators used to live here. They wanted something bigger and better, and I'm sure with TikTok growing, so are these kids' bank accounts. It's no wonder they upgraded. Like I said, the modern mega mansion the Hype House now resides at is located in the famous Hollywood Hills and is likely costing the group almost $40K per month to rent. According to the listing, the estate is newly constructed and sexy and offers jetliner city views, total privacy, and seclusion built for kings. The contemporary mega mansion spans about 12,500 square feet in the main residence, but also offers a huge guest house. There's about 10 beds and 13 plus baths, as well as a ton of open spaces for the group to film their TikTok vids. The short tour they gave on their page showed how most of the rooms were assigned in the new Hype House. In the main mansion, you've got the Lopez brothers, Nick Austin, Ryland Storms, Michael Sanzone, Thomas Petrou, Chase Hudson, Calvin Golby, and Patrick Hudson, who are sharing a room, and Alex and Coover. In the guest house, Taylor Holder and Nate Wyatt. Then there's extra space and rooms for the visiting members of Hype House to stay over too. There's a gourmet kitchen with top-of-the-line finishes and appliances, and a breakfast bar which opens to a huge entertaining area or living room with a full bar. The mammoth-sized estate comes complete with a huge games room, elevator, Hollywood pool and spa, and multiple balconies. The pool is accented with waterfalls and a fire pit surrounding it. Not only does the house have a gym, there's also a cardio room, sauna, and steam room. The home movie theater here has room for 20 or more guests, high-def projection, surround sound, and an adjoining sports bar. The new Hype House has a master suite that spans a whopping 3,000 square feet with projector, jet spa, and his and her walk-ins. and I wonder if the stars fought over that room or drew straws. Everything about the new Hype House makes for TikTok-worthy footage since the mansion is totally huge and over the top. The whole place offers plenty of space to choreograph, dance, and gather with friends, so I'm sure the Hype House squad is getting their use out of the new home. So now we've taken a look at the Hype House, where all the biggest TikTok stars call home right now, including the previous villa-style mansion they lived in, and their most recent place in Hollywood, formerly the Clout House. Of course, if you guys want to see more of the new house, you can just head over to the Hype House's TikTok page because they're posting content all the time, and most of it takes place in their mega mansion, naturally, because that's the point of a collab house. I think after seeing the Hype House, I finally feel a little more in the loop, but it seems hard to keep up. Which mansion did you guys prefer, the original Hype House or their new modern spots? I think I personally like the first house better. Anyways, be sure to let me know in those comments down below, as well as what other celebrity houses you'd like to see. Should we do the Sway House next time? Follow me on Instagram if you haven't already and you want to chat, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye!